To assist people with using taxis, I think it's important for drivers and indeed the staff in their offices answering the phone to be aware of disabilities, have more awareness and understanding of people's needs when they phone up and they request a taxi, and they maybe request a particular type of vehicle to suit their needs, that those needs are met. And obviously that drivers understand that they need to leave you off somewhere that's safe for you maybe to get across the road, particularly in the middle of Belfast where it can be quite busy at times, and just maybe to make sure that you are safe when you're crossing the road, because I have had a positive experience where a driver has actually ensured that I have been safe and got across the road. Those things are all part of the customer service, and maybe that's going the extra mile, but things like that are very important.
It's just having the mindfulness to actually see the person, not the chair, not the disability, and treat them just as a normal customer with respect and a valued customer.
Good relationships are easy to if you're using the same company over and over again. However, in my lifestyle, I'm travelling independently out and about, so very often I have to book taxis, and that in itself causes a problem. I say that I have got my guide dog with me, but that's not always taken on board. The biggest companies in the cities have that on record. So from booking right through, you get into positive relationships, or the taxi driver pulling in to the side that you're alighting from so that you are in a safe place. It's so important to explain that and to engage in communication and conversation with the taxi driver and the taxi driver listening.
When they see the seat, then you just have to realise that same as yourself and other people around here, just don't think that I'm just someone on a seat, someone that's there to help.
That's very important. It's great to get in and sort of have a bit of chat with a guy, and you know, it says lovely day, you know, hope you have you're having a good day, blah blah blah. You know, it makes a journey really, and more so for older people. They feel at ease if the driver does interact with them. Some drivers will ask you what type of music you like to start off with, you know, and as I said, the main problem is helping you into the cab, making sure you're comfortable in the cab, and then helping you out of the cab. So I mean, that is the main. For older people, it's a must.
Even on the phone call, when you actually ring the taxi, say I'm calling a taxi, the office I have to be able to say to the office, like, I'm blind, I'll have a white cane with me, I'm somewhere in town and maybe I don't know where I am particularly, I don't know the landmark, but I have to be able to say to that operator that I'm blind, I've got a white cane, your driver needs to look out for me and needs to be aware that I can't just dander over to the car, he has to maybe get out of the car and introduce himself to me.
I would like a taxi companies just to be friendly, not to rip you off, help you, you know, to get out of the taxi if you need help, guide you from the car to the building or from the building to the car, and just talk to you, you know, not ignore you or just grunt at you. But I think that's the most importantly, a taxi driver that's friendly, helps you and guides you.
The taxi firm I get, I would say they have changed some of the things. They have tried to be helpful to me. They do come and ask me, even when I'm going out towards the taxi, they would come and say, do you need any help? Do you need, you know, they would try and ask me, do I need the help? If I do, it's there. Whenever taxi drivers are helpful and nice to you, it does make a difference to your day, because you feel like you've been treated the way you should be.
But I think that's very important, that you get a driver that's actually honest. There's some drivers not that honest. They take a chance of you because you're visually impaired, and also when you're handing over notes, money. I mean, we do make mistakes between the different sizes of notes, and our guy, my taxi, I would tell you I get all the time. He would tell me, "Oh, Joe, that's not a 10. that's a 5, and you give, they give you wrong change also, which has happened to me, and I think that's very important, an honest taxi driver.
In developing this course, the overwhelming message stresses the importance of building a good relationship with the taxi driver. Everyone involved in the taxi booking process, from telephone operator through to the taxi driver, play a role in delivering a vital service. Good relationships help to build a loyal customer base.